before they took over my life. And that's the only one I got. Now they're gonna make me despair. They'll make me pay for the air. And that's the only one we got. They wanna make you believe you're something that they can't see. But all you need is to think. And then something tells me everybody hates me. What you gotta do to be right? When you know, when you know, when you know. I made it through my very first night. Showed only one person the light. It must have been quite a sight. The man was not so debonair. I told him how we should unite and get together and fight. 'Cause we're the only ones that care. He told me he didn't believe we're all owned by crooks and thieves. So I bought him a drink. Something tells me everybody hates me. What you gotta do to be right? When you know, when you know, when you know. We call that a joint. We call that a joint.
Bruh.
We call that a joint. We call that a joint.
She's a sexy little mama, just like her daddy taught her. She don't seem the same since she working on the corner. Hope she don't fade away. Hope she find another lover. And it was listless. She taught me how to live. It was listless. She taught me how to give. It was listless. She taught me how to Nobody calls itself listless. She taught me how to live. Was listless. She taught me how to give. It was listless. Taught me how to give.
What up? You can hear me, right? It's not just this thing.
Bruh.
How's everybody been doing lately? How y'all doing tonight? I think it's what is it? February 17th, 18th? All right. Let me see. Yeah, dude, this is the old green guitar. but it's just I'm using it as a green screen. How you doing, Viral? How's you and your family doing, man? How's your little tussin? Let me see. I'm trying to set it up so that it's a similar kind of like thing for everywhere. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube's right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't have my glasses on, so everything's a little bit, I can't see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Do you have a favorite song of all time, by the way? Let me know. Lil Tussin is 9 years old. Somebody beats him developing his game. That's awesome, dude. That is crazy, dude. I'm doing good, man. Like I'm doing better now than I was a little bit last year, and especially the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm no longer in my car, thankfully. I am in like a temporary kind of housing situation. At least I have like my own space, which is pretty cool. Um, Let me see. Where is the I'm trying to find the visualizer thing. I don't know where it's at. It's like in some window. I think it just might have died. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, I found it. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I think lately things are getting better. Like mentally, I've never been like more sure of like what I wanted to do and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm finally able to like start planning towards things. I finally feel like I have like I was gonna say, besides the whole ice thing, you know, not a lot of stuff is holding me back. But that's like a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that depends on how long I will be able to be somewhere and not be questioned, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that's hilarious. But yeah, I've been trying to get healthier, mental wise, physical wise, creativity wise. You know, um, I've been learning a lot about like myself. I've also been like exploring a lot of stuff with music, what I want to do in life. Um, let me see. Let me put some music on that I recently gave a thumbs up on my likes. Plus, I'm getting sound effects on my stream. Let me know if you can hear this.
Bruh.
I'm not feeling this song right now. Let me see about this one. This sounds good. How's everybody? Like, does everybody still do like all the production stuff and hang out and like people's streams and channels and things like that?
There you are in my heart. Every beat is repeating your name. King is playing Sweet Lorraine, but my heart hears your melody. It might seem like we might be separate human beings, but our soul has been whole from the start. So there you are, we'll never be apart, 'cause you are in my heart. It might seem like we might be separate human beings, but our soul has been whole from the start. So there you are, we'll never be apart, 'cause you are in my heart. You always in my I'm trying. I'm just, I've been out here trying to see my homecoming, and of course somebody's always gonna say something. Try and shoot me down for voicing my own opinion, triggering a part of me that's always been indifferent. And I know that we have asked for change. Don't be scared to put the things to shame. When you know what you got, sacrifice ain't that hard. Feel like depending on me. Sometimes we ain't meant to be free. When you know what you got, sacrifice ain't that hard. Feel like depending on me. Sometimes we ain't meant to be free. Open up this letter you ain't trying to read. You've been blind to the subject but not blind to me. And I know that this margin ain't too small for me. not too real, not too much. I need more, not enough. And I know that we have asked for change. Don't be scared to put the fist to shame. When you know what you got, sacrifice ain't that hard. Feel like depending on me. Sometimes we ain't meant to be free. When you know what you got, sacrifice ain't that hard. Feel like depending on me. Sometimes we ain't meant to be free. If who I am offends you, don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry.
My losses worth more than you win. I'm satisfied if it starts over again.
That is everything. That is everything. That is everything. That is everything. That is everything.
Back against the wall, there goes the floor beneath my feet. A stack of empty crates giving out under me. I took one more sleepless night, then booked the cheapest flight to buy my head some space to clear. There's no time to cut and run. I can't think about what I've done to get me here. 2 miles off the ground with no clouds to be seen. Give me some air that's cold and clean. Love can't bring me down when I've taken myself way out of reach. Oh, we could smooth the fall, but you know this hole is on the side. Trying to split the chain to numbers that don't divide. Take one more sleepless night, then I'm on the cheapest flight. Give my head a chance to clear. There's no time to cut and run. I can't think about what I've done to get me here. 2 miles off the ground with no clouds to be seen. Give me some air that's cold and clean. Love can't bring me down when I've taken myself way out of reach.
Vida pacata, rotina fácil. Parece que não vê. Entre suas rotas, as linhas tortas. Cai em teu papo, tua casa em copa. Na sala de TV. Já não me cabe mais nessa cena. Fala que gosta, mas já não gosta tanto assim. Foda fingir, né? A tua aposta dá dor nas costas, o tal peso do fim. É tanta espera que fica breve. Cai em teu papo, tua casa em copa. Na sala de TV. Já não me cabe mais nessa cena. Já não me cabe, já não me cabe, já não me cabe mais. Tua casa em copa dá dor nas costas. Fala que gosta, mas já não gosta. Fala que gosta, mas já não gosta tanto assim. Foda fingir, né? A tua aposta dá dor nas costas, o tal peso do fim. É tanta espera que fica breve. Você Let's blowよこんなところから二人して抜けて逃避行回り出すでも心から愛しています夜の街角から姿を変化するそこの路地裏でキス
Always when we fight, I try to make you laugh till everything's forgotten. I know you hate that. everything's forgotten. I know you hate that. I love you someday, son. The week's not yet begun, and everything is quiet, and it's always you and me, always and forever. You and me, always and forever. It was always you and me, always. You tell me I'm a real man, try to look impressed, not very convincing, but you know I love it. Then we watch TV till we fall asleep, not very exciting, but it's you and me, and we'll always be together. You and me, always and forever. It was always you and me, always and forever. You and me, always and forever. It was always you and me, always and forever. You and me, always and I showed up at school with my soul in my pocket. The sister was wearing a cross and a
Think I lost my friends, think I might have lost myself. I'm drifting through the crowd, my heart is like a carousel. Somebody pulls me closer, the devil is on my shoulder, telling me I should go there just this once. So I stick 'em up, palms up in the sky, it's raining liquor drops. Music making ripples in our paper cups, and all we do is glide, glide. So we stick 'em up, cotton candy clouds got me tripping love. My heart is overflowing, please don't wake me up.
That was dope as hell, man. I really like that jam.
You're calling for me when there is moonlight. You're feeling so lonely, need somebody tonight. Like about to listen to the other side. Do you feel alright? She got your mind blue. Pretty guy, wouldn't mind soon. Don't be shy to shoot. How long can you hold me when we go for a ride? Wonder how you would do, how you move, how it would have me falling for you. You know what I said is just a ride on a bike. Did you imagine me thinking something dirty? Do you know that it's just for one night? Don't stand there afraid, 'cause this might be the last chance. Be a man, take me where you want to. Don't you say that it's love at first sight. I'm only in for the ride, but you can't try. How long can you hold me when we go for a ride? Wonder how you would do, how you move, how it would have me falling for you. You know what I said is just a ride on a bike. Did you imagine me thinking something dirty? How long can you hold me when we go for a ride? Wonder how you would do, how you move, how it would have me falling for you. You know what I said is just a ride on a bike. Did you imagine me thinking something dirty?
Hopefully you're enjoying the tunes, Viral. This is just for you. You know what I'm saying? I love this song so much.
There's no need to implicate me. You were never one for proof. All I want is comfort in a touch or a look. All I want is to get back the closeness you took. I know that's the way you appreciate me.
Yeah, I don't think the lyrics are synced up to this one. That's fine.
I think I might have made it clear. I think I might have made it so clear.
This is just for you, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I think I might have made it so clear. Kate, I know I'm modern woman.
That's a little too aggressive on that one.
We both cut imposing figures, getting good at striking right deals. All I want is comfort in a touch or a look. All I want is to forget the way you mistook. No, I'm not asking for forgiveness.
balançou. Espelho d'água, corpo de mão, lençol de areia, com perna bamba. Quando eu marquei meu calendário em fevereiro, sou foragido da corda de caranguejo. Quero apresentar pra tsunami e manjar. Eu quero apresentar pra tsunami e manjar. Eu quero apresentar pra tsunami e manjar.
Quero ter teu cheiro, ter o teu aroma, ter o teu paladar, ter preceito. Serei segredo, espelho d'água, lençol de areia, cantando pro mar.
Porque eu tô na malemolência como um barco que balança. Malemolê, barco que balança. Nessa miragem não existe coincidência. Tô na malemolência como um barco que balança. Indolor, indolor, indolor.
I'm trying to find this one place where it's supposed to just play a bunch of random stuff, even things that I don't have in my like algorithm, but I can't really find it.
The more I run, the farther away it seems. What is green is always more than a yard away. Art is a mean meditation, staring at a blank screen. In between what we mean and the things we say. throw away. To create, complicate, it's the same damn thing. Once it's made, I'm too good to appreciate. So I try to put a little piece of myself in, keep the pretty people listening. Keep in mind,
This sounds so dumb.
try just floating around the ideas. I'm biting my tongue, but the words don't come.
Yo, what up, Avery? Let me see, I'm trying to find a good effect for this song. You know what I'm saying?
But the words don't come.
How you doing?
It's in the air, it's in the atmosphere. I can hear, but I can't tell what it's telling me. Too many sides to the story, all these colors and shapes. I'm afraid if I love it, you won't agree. Art is love, love is work. It hurts to give yourself to it. Art is work, work is love, reminding us why we do it. Art is love, love is work. It hurts to give yourself to it. Art is work, work is love. Forget yourself for the music. So I try to put a little piece of myself in, keep the pretty people listening. Keep in mind all the negatives and positives. Try just floating around the ideas. I'm biting my tongue, but the words don't come.
Life is good. Life is good. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I owe you for showing me Anima. They're awesome. Hell yeah, yeah, they're awesome. Yell is good too. You know what I'm saying? I think it's yell or yay. I don't know how to pronounce. It's some French. You know what I'm saying? I know, right? It's from another dimension. There's like a couple of different settings. Let me see.
Je m'ennuie dans mon salon et je n'ai pas besoin d'une invitation pour laisser traîner mes yeux dans ta maison. La vie est
Hell yeah.
en face. Tout est beau, rien ne dépasse.
I'm gonna have it so that it can be just typed in with a chat command or point redemption.
Savoir à
It's like
demander la permission.
people are fighting to see which one they want to keep. You know what I'm saying?
D'en face, on voit les gens qui s'enlacent. Je me suis perdue dans vos intimités. C'est tous les jours que je suis intimidée. Autour de moi tout s'efface. J'ai oublié mes ennuis. Je tourne en rond et je me noie dans vos vies. Je tourne en rond et je me noie dans vos vies. Moi dans le
Thanks. You got peak taste. Thanks. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? This is some old ass Tame Impala, man. This is from 2012. Sheesh. This used to be one of my favorite songs. It's called Strangers in the Wind. I think as time goes on, like, it's just as meaningful, but it's less cool. Not like less cool, but like before this blew my mind. I don't know why. Like this just felt like I was like really into it, you know? Now I'm like, it's still a good song, but it's not like as much as like I obsessed over it, you know?
These hands are like strangers in the wind. These eyes flow with the breeze. These hands are like strangers in the wind. This voice calling to me. These hands are like strangers in the wind. These eyes flow with the breeze. Run to the lights of the city. These moments pass and we'll be there. Run to the lights of the city. This dance will last us forever, forever. Run to the lights of the city. These moments pass and we'll be there.
The vocals remind me of an older style of music that I can't name because I'm ignorant. Well,
Run to the lights of the
do the guitar options have names based on their sound, or is it like electric versus acoustic? For the effects that I'm looking at, it has a lot of different options that you can filter by. Some of them are by input sources, so it's like, okay, are you playing a guitar, bass, keys, drums is one of them. Effects types, so it's like, okay, do you want a delay, a distortion, a reverb, or do you want to work with like a specific amplifier and cabinet combo? Because when it comes to like guitar stuff, like there's the amplifier, which is the stuff that processes like the distortion, reverb, all that kind of stuff, and the cabinet is just the speaker that people mic up. And then there's also specifically just
Now you've got
the
the next
amplifier section, the genre, because like certain types of genres gravitate towards a certain kind of sound, you know? There's characters, like, okay, do I want something with nothing but special effects, a clean sound, creative, distorted, something with a lot of space? And I think there's a section where it's like there's like an author section, because like there's, I guess, like famous people that did these, you know? Yeah, artists. So it's like, I think one of them is Mike Shinoda. Brent Patchkey from NERD. Let's see. Some guy from Maroon 5. Linkin Park, yeah, Mike Shinoda. He's here. Mike Dean. Let's see what Mike Dean put. Holy shit. Oh, his shit is like super delayed. Listen, I'm gonna pause this. But everything is super delayed and it comes in really late. So it's like what you play in a melody is gonna play like 5 seconds later. So I guess it sounds backwards. That's Mike Dean preset 1, Mike Dean preset 2. Let's see. It already sounds like a synth. Like, the thing that I like is though that you can like take away parts from the chain. There's like a pitch section, so I want to leave it with just the fuzz, and then like the distortion and something else, the flange. Let me take away that other weird ass noise. I don't want it to sound like a dang, like a beeping. Okay, it's an analog sequencer. Let me take that shit off. And then LFO. Oh my god, he put like 4 analog sequencers here. So that sounds like something, you know? Let me leave the LFO. Yo, what up, Brother Beats? How you doing? Yeah, this is like a vocoder. It sounds kind of like a weird, like, combination of stuff. Let me see the flange. Yeah, that just sounds like a big mess, though. So much feedback on that. Yeah, might be good for like background leads and stuff. Don't want to remind yourself. I'm chilling. I'm just looking at effects by certain artists on Guitar Rig. Let me see. This is Mike Dean preset number 3. I mean, maybe it'll sound better with like a keyboard or something. Let me see if I can put it to a keyboard to see what it sounds like. Let's see what the keyboard sounds like originally. Y'all can hear that, right? The little like the little Serum 2 preset kind of thing. All right, let's see what that guitar. Yeah, it does not sound good with a keyboard either, I guess. Interesting. That's cool. I guess it's just not meant to be used. Might be a good vice. Okay, thanks for humoring me. No, it's fine, dude. Like, I like exploring all this kind of weird stuff just so that I can like figure it out. Just because like I normally go with whatever presets I know or what looks like. Oh yeah, I know this person, but I don't explore as much. Mike Dean preset number 4. 4. Let's see. I could see him doing something like this. Oh wait, but on top of this, I have a bunch of like distortion, reverb, and um, what is it? Delays on there. So let me see what it sounds like just with the Mike Dean effects. Yeah, it's just a psychedelic solo sounding kind of thing. So this is my delay added on top of it. This is my favorite delay. You know what I'm saying? What up, Wrongtown? Stupid, sexy salary lurking. Hell yeah. You go lurk. Sometimes you just gotta start playing. No time to customize. Yeah, I usually just like jump in. So let me show you a clean one. Like not a clean one, but like a basic kind of thing without a lot of like delay and reverb. And then I'll add my personal things that I like adding on stuff. Yeah, okay, so that's a very basic like distorted guitar, right? Right? This is what I add. And there's like no delay on this. It's just like the signal. For the most part. There's like some looks like tremolo or vibrato. Or at least some kind of LFO kind of thing, like making it sound like twangy-ish, you know? So here's my favorite delay. So I'll just play one note so you can listen to it. It's called I think it's a ping pong delay. But it doesn't really do anything. Normally ping pong delays, they can either pitch up or pitch down or degrade the sound as it goes. I think that's a tape delay. But I don't really do it that much unless I'm like bending notes. It sounds really cool when I bend notes. Right? Okay. So that's the delay that I like adding to it, and I like adding this stereo widener. There's one right here. So it already just sounds like it takes up more of your like sound. And then I added two more. One of them is before it, two of them are after the effects. So the thing is that it adds a little bit of volume to it. It's not supposed to, but it does. Yeah, twangy. I didn't think guitar used some of those terms. Not twangy, I mean like vibrato, tremolo. Oh yeah. But like most of the time it means like it has to do with like modulation in terms of like sound or frequency. But not like there's still vibrato, right? Like vibrato, they put it just like on a regular thing. No effects. Like a vibrato is still like, I don't know if you can hear that, but because it took all the effects off. But vibrato is still like, and then there's like trilling, which is I guess tremolo-ish. Or people, what they do is they swell the volume knobs up and down. Like there's other guitars which I have always wanted to get one of these. It's called a Les Paul because they have two pickups and two sets of volume, two sets of tone. This one only has one volume knob, one tone, right? But it's a Les Paul, and or like any kind of guitar can have it, but they separate the pickups so that the pickup is like the the switch right here to be like, okay, the magnets are coiled here and here, so it depends on like which one's gonna pick up the sound, like right here, here, or combination of them, right? So what people do is they have so that the bottom pickups have blank, like zero sound, and the top one has whatever tone you like. So when you switch back and forth, it creates like this, like whoop 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 whoop, like this thing. It's like a crazy sound effect, and I love it. But I've never had a guitar like that, and or like you could do it vice versa, right? And depending on like which pickups you select, depends on like how warm or how like I guess high piercing you want the sound to be. For me, it's like the lower ones are usually much like fatter, fuller. The higher ones are closer to the neck, so it sounds a little bit more like tinny, I guess, like, or maybe it's backwards. I usually use lead at the bottom. I don't know, maybe I'm getting them backwards because I haven't messed with these in a long time. But it's supposed to emulate the sound of like, if you play guitar here at the middle, this is like the basic position, right? Like, if you play it closer to the bass, it sounds more like more clear and more like defined, right? Like more treble. Versus the middle, it's a little bit more fuller, and then the higher you go, the more warm it sounds. So all that kind of like has an effect on it, right? And it's supposed to be emulating your strumming pattern, right? The way that like the pickups select them. Like it's subtle, but I don't know, I can tell. Plus like this is like me with like a bunch of effects on it right now, right? So the cool thing that I like about all this kind of stuff is that you can compensate for what your guitar doesn't have and change it into something that you want it to sound like. Cause yeah, good to have you back, brother. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. It is good to be back, you know? I was gonna say, usually when people start playing guitar, they get like a $100 guitar, and it's just whatever they can get their hands on. They put a bunch of effects and pedals on them, or like a multi effects kind of thing, and you start learning how to like EQ and like balance your sound so that you don't like blow up your speakers and it sounds pleasing to whatever you're trying to play, or at least that's what I did. Cause like obviously if you get like a $5,000 guitar with like, you know, 5K amp and like all these other things, and like it'll sound good, but nobody's gonna start that way when you're like 10, 15, 20, whatever you start off at, you know? Plus nobody's gonna have like a giant investment in something that they might not even stick with, you know? But this is what I like about like chaining effects in the guitar, is because like if you put things either before or after a certain thing, it'll change the sound completely. Like if I usually put like my things like this, right? First it's some kind of distortion, and then some kind of like modulation effect, like vibrato, pitch shifting, things that don't add depth or anything like that to the noise right after the distortion, or sometimes before. And then I have delays, and then after that, after everything, I put the reverb after everything usually, because it's affecting the last thing that you added to it, you know? So if you put the reverb on first, that's gonna overblow your sound. And like for certain kind of like music, you want that, like shoegaze or a bunch of like other kind of things where it's like really fuzzy and like blurred and like very hazy. You're like, what the hell's going on? I can hear chords, but I don't hear like individual melodies, kind of thing, you know? So all that stuff makes a big difference. Like, here's my basic tone, right? Like, this is what I love my guitar to sound like. Like, not too crazy, right? Just very basic. But if you put the reverb, like, this is adding reverb to the patch that already might have a little bit of reverb, right? Makes it sound like you're in a concert arena, you know? But if you put the reverb before everything, it's gonna make everything sound crazy. Like, because now it's reverberating a bunch of stuff that most people don't intend to reverberate. Like, the very bass and, like, I guess the, not like bass BASS, but like the BASE of the sound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, space. Like, you're going out into the moon. You know what I'm saying? And if you put like your delay before everything too, that like kind of like thins it out in terms of like I like having my distortion first and then modulation and then some kind of delay and reverb. But if you put the reverb first, the delay first, it's gonna make it so that the distortion gets added to each echo kind of thing, you know? Listen. I don't know if you could tell, but that like made the delay just play once, and it was like super like fuzzy. Like, it's just super sustained instead of like dint 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 dint. It's just like brrr. Like, it just washes out, you know? Versus if you put it, let me see. Oh wait, no, there it goes. Okay, let me fix it. Here's the delay that I wanted. I put the preset delay, not the my delay. It's still kind of the same thing, but it's more pronounced where it gets really loud and then it just like, you can't really control it. So it turns into like one thing. It stops being like left, right, left, right, left, right. It starts like left, right, and then it just creates a center, like a big old mess. Like, you can still hear the individual left and right, but it centers out way earlier. Versus if you put it afterwards, you can still hear the individual ones like doot, doot, doot. But yeah, why am I not using headphones? Oh, that's hilarious. The delay is killing you. Oh god, that's hilarious. Here's another thing that I also like adding. This is called thermal. This is a sick distortion plugin. It's so freaking cool. Watch. It just has like a lot of different types of things in it to modulate things on its own. And it's kind of like always going on and off. So it's like making it sound more analog and alive. This one is called Frequency Shibby. Let me put it in a different part of the chain. Okay, there it is. Let me just raise everything up so that it creates a bigger effect. one of my favorite effects or presets on this thing is called magma bubbles, I think. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, magma bubbles. It creates like this, it sounds like lava, you know? And it just makes it sound like it's organic, like it's alive, like it's got like its own rhythm and own tempo, and it's not synced up to whatever you're trying to do, which makes it sound cool. And take away all the weird reverb and delay off of it. Now let me add it to a straight up solo sound. It's just gonna sound like scorching. It's already way too hot. Let me lower the volume. I love that shit, man. That sounds dope as hell to me. Let me see. So yeah, that's thermal, and then like you can have it do like, it's called in like production, like DAWs, it's called wait, what the hell is it called when you record a modulation? And I can't believe I forgot what it's called. Like you record a parameter that you're affecting and like changing so that it replays it every time that you want to do that part of the song. Let me see. Oh, automation lanes. Yeah, you can automate a bunch of this kind of stuff so that it like, watch, listen. I'm just gonna like strum something like. Yeah, God, I love this like type of stuff, man. And like, what is this called? Not sound selection. It's called like, I don't remember if it was called like building sound or, cause like I forgot all these terms, man. Maybe it is sound selection. I don't know. And then like on top of this, like, okay, I'm gonna turn thermal off. I like this. This one's just called a automatic filter, which is basically just a wah pedal that you tell it to like go on like a wah, 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 wah. Like it's called an LFO, which means it just repeats like this pattern. Let me see. I usually try to put it on high frequencies. The resolution is how sharp or dull it sounds, and then the range is how much it will go from lower to higher. And then sensitivity, I put it on high because I want to be able to maneuver it myself depending on how hard I hit the strings. Let me see. what sounds good with wah is if you hit like chord kind of strikes or more than one string, because then that'll make it trigger like the frequency, like the filtering, like from low to high pass. Um, and yeah, just chords, like, which is why it's good in like funk and stuff. Like, let me put it on like a cleaner sound. Okay, yeah, that sounds dope. Let me put this wall filter on there. Let me put the sensitivity up higher. Sheesh. It's gonna sound funky as hell, you know what I'm saying? Let me change it a little bit. It's like a duck, you know? But yeah, that one reacts to how hard you like hit the string, or like basically how loud the noise gets. Like if it's lower, it'll open up less. Versus if you just slam it, it'll open up higher. But yeah, how's y'all nights going? You know what I'm saying? Now that you have learned nothing that you can apply to other stuff. I mean, you may be able to apply it to like leads and synths and stuff like that. But I like mostly guitar stuff for this. I'm thinking about eating something delicious later on tonight. Let me see. Okay, let's see what kind of presets. Ooh. This is called 3D Mangler. That sounds delicious. That sounds so good, doesn't it? That sounds nice. Let me see what it sounds like with a song.
Am I the tourist on your street? Outside the cafes where the 30 pluses meet and talk about the weather and things that you should see. Am I the tourist on your street? All day, every other day. Outside the coffee shops where 20-somethings play and talk about whatever and life without TV. Am I the tourist? Am I the tourist on your street? 'Cause when it comes to conversation, he always plays it safe.
Sounds dope.
And if he's always in the open, he always plays it cool. Am I another passerby outside your apartment on another Tuesday night? You sleep a little better when something's on TV. Am I the tourist on your
I'm the tourist on your street. 'Cause when it comes to conversation, he always plays it safe. And if he's always in the open, he always plays it cool. So what are you up to these days? And what are you up to now? My other friends have all moved out of town. Are we strangers forever? Or are we strangers for now? 'Cause when it comes to conversation, he always plays it safe. But if he's always in the open, he always plays it cool.
Oh, this is that delay I was talking about. Tape echo.
New Kung Fu Kenny.
You Kung Fu Kenny. Hell yeah.
Ain't nobody praying for me. Y'all know what happens on earth stays on earth. Here we go. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I'm willing to die for this shit. I done cried for this shit. Might take a lie for this shit. Put the Bible down and go out for a knife for this shit. DOT, my enemy, won't catch a vibe for this shit. Ayy, I been stumped out in front of my mama. My daddy commissary made it to commas. Bitch, all my grandma's dead, so ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head. Ayy, 30 millions later, know the feds watching. Auntie on my telegram like, be cautious. I be hanging out at Thames, I be on Stockton. I don't do it for the gram, I do it for Compton. I'm willing to die for this shit, nigga. I take your fucking life for this shit, nigga. We ain't going back to broke, family selling dope. That's why you many ass rap niggas better know. If I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy. If I gotta go hard on the bitch, I'ma make it look sexy. I pull up, hop out, air out, made it look sexy. They won't take me on my element. Nah, take me I'm allergic to a bitch nigga, ayy. An imaginary rich nigga, ayy. 7 figures, how that slimmer than my bitch figure, ayy. Going digital and physical and all y'all, ayy. Bunch of criminals and money in my phone calls, ayy. Be okay, we let the A1 fly. Relocate, jump on the same G5. Check it for me heavy, cause I go, yeah. They never been ready, yeah, I know, yeah. 100K spread across the floor, yeah. None of y'all fucking with the flow, yeah. Years in the making, they don't try mistake it. I got them by a landslide, we talk about races. You know there's never be a tie, just look at they laces. You know careers take off, just gotta be patient. Mr. 1 through 5, that's the only logic. Fake my death, go to Cuba, that's the only option. If I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy. If I gotta go hard on a bitch, I'ma make it look sexy. I pull up, hop out, air out, made it look sexy. They won't take me out my element. Nah, take me out my element. Damned if I do, if I don't. Yeah. Goddamn us all if you won't. Yeah. Damn, it's a goddamn shame. You ain't front line, get out the goddamn way. Niggas thought they wouldn't go see me, huh? Niggas thought that K that real life is the same like
This sounds like
TV,
a
huh? Niggas wanna flex on me and be in
drill.
LA for free, huh? Next time they hit the 10 freeway, we need receipt, huh? Cause most of y'all ain't real. Most of y'all go squill. Most of y'all just envy, but jealousy get you killed. Most of y'all throw rocks and try to hide your hand. Just say his name and I promise that you'll see Candyman. Because it's all in your eyes. Most of y'all tell lies. Most of y'all don't fade. Most of y'all been advised. Last OP I tried to lift a black artist, but it's a difference between black artists and whack artists.
If I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy. It's the one and only, the world's greatest, the king. Gotta go hard on the bitch, I'ma make it look sexy. I pull up, hop out, air out, made it look sexy. They won't take me out my element. Nah, take me out my element.
Do I really know you? I feel as if I'm outside looking in. There's something very beautiful. Is there any room in there for me? Cold
don't wanna ignore it. Why you making out like it's nothing? I don't wanna be here. No, I don't wanna be a part of us. I've had enough of fighting. I don't even know the reason why we are it's pouring down. Winter came. We're pulling over. It's not safe to move. Not here. It's pouring down. Winter came. We're pulling over. It's not safe to
Yeah, that was Frou Frou, man. I love Frou Frou. So good. Trying to find a song to exit out on. You know what I'm saying?
He
That's a sad song. That's an even sadder song. That was a good one. Good little jam, good little ditty, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. I'm just pushing the microphone with my beard. Thanks for grooving on by, you know what I'm saying? Yo, T1! I wish somebody would finger me like that. Hey man, all you gotta do is swim across Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Just swim across the Pacific Ocean. I'm right here. Damn, also look at this weird ass like visualization. That shit looks dope as hell. Oh, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. God, man, I could just like stare at visualizations all day. Yeah, thanks for hanging out on this Tuesday. Tuesday is it? Yeah, it's Tuesday. In 2026, the year that everybody's going I was gonna say everything is going to hell. Probably gonna stream tomorrow, maybe a little bit. Then I think my schedule says I stream most days now. And I kind of want to start doing more like YouTubes and Twitches. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, Dan Clancy can't tell me what to do. All right. Peace. Have a good one. Take care. All right.